Hey, what's going on, lemons, non-lemons, SquizzyLemons here, and welcome back to another PokeCount. So, it has been a while since I've made a PokeCount, but in today's PokeCount, we're going to be doing the top 10 most disturbing Pokemon facts. So, now, you guys know that I love Pokemon, but as much as me and you, us, we'd like to think that the world of Pokemon is perfect, there are some facets of it that aren't quite just kosher, if you know what I mean. So I've rounded up, I've done all the research, I've Googled everything, I've just found all the things that I think are accurate for this video. So I've rounded up the most disturbing Pokemon facts for you guys to peruse at your expense. So I apologize in advance if I ruin your childhoods in any way or otherwise totally shatter your view of how perfect you think the Poke Life is. So make sure to restock your potions, tune up your bike, and make sure your Pokedex is up to date because I am going to dive in to the most disturbing Pokemon facts. Now, disclaimer, I kind of ruined my childhood by looking up all these facts, but anyway, that's just me. So I think I'll be alright, and I hope you guys will too. So without further ado, let's get right into this. So starting off with number 10. So kids are forced to fight in the Pokemon world. So for some reason, the world of Pokemon is one in which consent means very little. So basically, since the beginning of the series, Pokemon games have always starred very young trainers, about 10 years old or so, who are making their first forays out into the world. Okay, so you think society would want to look out for those inexperienced youths and help develop their skills? Nope. Why would they want to do that? But as soon as you lock eyes with an adult on the road, they course you into battling them. So what could be creepier than a grown man beating up on a kid's pet and then taking their money? Like, if someone saw that on the street, I don't know what would happen. I would say at this point in time that somebody would just record, put it to YouTube, but there's some good people out there that would try to stop that and see what's going on with that. But with that, we're moving on to number 9. So Poke explosions are normal. So what I mean by that is Pokemon are our pets, partners, and most times our friends. So why then do you think it's totally alright to have them explode, right? So we're not sure why forcing Pokemon to use explosion is acceptable, or self-destruct, any of those two moves. But what could be more traumatic to our furry little pals, right? So 1 minute we're tossing apple-shaped Pokemon food at them, and then the next minute we're asking them to self-destruct. What an abusive relationship, guys. I mean, like, come on, man. I don't understand how that works. But it's Pokemon, right? So number 8, Satu cannot unsee the horrors. So in its Pokedex description, it is said that Satu stays quiet, and because it has seen both the past and future at the same time, not only is this terrifying because of the amount of stimulation it's experiencing, but this means that Satu can see everything horrible that ever happened, and unspeakable terrors are yet to happen. This also means that Satu has seen your death, and all it can do, watch and wait, incredibly creepifying. So that description really got to me in a way. It's kind of like Satu is kind of like a god, how he can see what's going to happen, he can see the future. He doesn't, Satu doesn't really plan because he's a Pokemon, but he can see it and he can't unsee it, and it's there, it's planned, and it's just there forever. So that's just, I don't know, it just got to me. That's just deep. I don't know who wrote that Pokedex description. I don't know why they wrote the description. Should they change it? I don't know. I mean, kids play this game. Why would they need to know that? Like, why is this a description of the Pokemon? I would say, hey, it's the future Pokemon. It sees stuff in the future. That's it. Leave it at that. I don't need all this past and future same time seeing your death stuff. But I don't know. That one just kind of got me. So let me know if that got you guys too. I don't know. So going on with number 7. So Cubone's maternal issues. So a lot of you guys probably already know this, but I don't know. I mean, you probably already saw this coming with Cubone, but That's because it's a hallmark in the category of disturbing Pokemon facts. I mean, come on now. It's Cubone. So Cubone, as you might know, wears a skull on its head, right? So now just the act of wearing a dead animal's skull as a helmet is like macabre enough, but once you factor in that skull once belonged to its dead mother, then things start getting really uncomfortable. I mean, it's like having a raccoon who sees its mother die, right? So it's dead, and then it takes its head and it just wears it. Like, I don't know, that's weird. If I kind of saw that like out my window or something, I'd be like, what the heck is going on here? But I don't know. But Cubone is just one breakdown away from turning in the likes of Buster Bluth or Norman Bates. Man, that Norman Bates, man, in Psycho. What a movie. Anyway, so number 6 is going to be Banette Wants Revenge. Let me tell you, Banette wants revenge, guys. So with Banette being a ghost type, a marionette doll Pokemon per se. So ghost dolls, if that hasn't set shivers up your spine yet, then you're made of sterner stuff than me. I don't know. You're made of something really nice, and I need to get some of that. But anyway, so while this Pokemon may look any odd, may look like any odd mischievous creature, it's important to note that it's described as being possessed with pure hatred, quote, and are supposedly dolls that children threw away, apparently. But because of these two facts, Banettes constantly wander around urban areas and seek out the ones who discarded them in order to haunt them. Think they feel jilted. We all think as a Pokemon community that they feel jilted. So, I don't know about that, but don't know about this Banette thing. That's just creepy. Like, this is horrible. I don't even know why I looked up these facts. This is just bad. I mean, it's like a whole toy store scenario gone bad. So you have your toys and you donate them, or you move them to the attic, or you throw them in the way in the garbage, yard sale, etc. And then they just come back as a ghost to haunt you. Like, I don't know, that's just weird. So make sure you guys don't donate your toys or anything to Goodwill. Just keep them all nice and good, and hopefully the dolls don't come back as ghosts and haunt us. But yeah, I don't know, that's just weird. But number 5. So Jellicent makes people swim with the fishies, as you know. So at first glance, Jellicent looks kind of goofy. I mean, they have those huge like mustache-looking parts that give them the appearance of being gentlemen and ladies of the sea, right? So it's important to remember that these are all ghost-type Pokemon. So, and like most ghost types, they're creepy AF. But no. They feed on the energy of the living, so it's a little startling when you learn that ships and crews that sail into Jellicent-infested waters are never seen again. Because they probably eat them, and that's why their head is so big. No, I don't know. But that's just creepy. Going on with number 4 here, Kabutops slices, dices, and slurps. Sounds like a Diners and Drive type show. Anyway, so if there's one Pokemon that looks like it came straight out of your nightmares, that's Kabutops. Yeah, or Genesect, I don't know. Or, I don't know. So this ancient creature has evolved to look like something that would give most predators and their shoulder-mounted cannons a run for their money. Kind of like a Genesect. But a quick read of its Pokedex entry here may make most people stain their pants, since this Pokemon, and I quote, this is the entry here, cuts open prey with its claws, then sucks up the spiny bodily fluids. So, end quote. This thing is just one human casualty away from basically sharing in its own creature feature. So, so get out of here, Godzilla. Here comes Kabutops. He's ready to take your place and eat your flesh with its claws. So back to what I said earlier. I don't think this description is needed in here. Back to what I said with the Xatu description, like, let me go back to the quote here. Cuts open prey with its claws. Hello? This is a kid's, like, game. Like, it's a kid's cartoon. It's based around for kids. They have a card game based around it. They have all kinds of different, like, games and plushes and stuffed animals and pads and pencils and, you name it. It's all branded for kids. And you're putting cuts open prey with its claws, then sucks up the spiny bodily fluids, and your description of the Pokemon. You could put ancient fossil Pokemon extinct years ago just put something to the extent of that. I just can't grasp that concept of why they do this, but like I said before, I don't know who wrote it, I don't know why. I just skip it and it never happened. I don't know. But number 3, so Cofagrigus noms on people, if you can believe that. So Cofagrigus, can't really say names too well, but so Cofagrigus, known as the Coffin Pokemon, looks like it was specially designed at the Nightmare Factory in Evil Town, USA. But there's something about this creature that seems friendly, especially since legends in air quotes, say that Cofagrigus could eat humans and turn their corpses into mummies. So, as horrifying as that might sound, let me go back to the last one, which was the Kabutops and the Xatu. Why are these descriptions? I should do a video of why Pokedex entries exist, because this is just dumb at this point, but I don't know. I'll go back to my quote at the start of the video. That's Pokemon, right? Anyway, but at least it had enough sense to repurpose the bodies for interpret archaeologists to find, am I right? But I'll give it a little I'll play devil's advocate here. Who could blame it for being so terrifying though? Considering, I don't know. But number 2 here, trying to end off this video. Number 2, Yamask is a dead human. So that it evolved from this creepy thing. The Yamask is a portmanteau of the Japanese word Yanma, which means darkness and mask. So that works. Yamask, darkness mask. Makes sense. So this Pokemon was once a human, if you can believe that. So in order to illustrate this fact, it carries around a mask that's modeled after the face it had when it was alive. So yeah. So anyway, it's somewhat sad, but mostly wholly disturbing. Speaking of sad, Yamask sometimes looks at his mask and weeps. But before you can start feeling sorry for it, you probably should know that anyone who wears the mask will become possessed by the Yamask. So put that in your Pokepipe and smoke it, or do something. Or just run away while you can, because Yamask is probably the creepiest one of them all. And we've seen some creepy ones just in this video alone. But to end this off on a positive, less scary note, number 1 here, Pokemon are food. So you're like, what do you mean by that? And some of you might already know this one, but I'll just reiterate it again. And I'll tell you. So remember when I said that Pokemon are our pets, partners, and friends? Yeah? You remember that? It turns out that they can also be our food. So if you think about it, there are very few real animals in the world of Pokemon. Real in air quotes here. I mean, it's Pokemon. So that means people have to get something of a food source from somewhere, right? And even if they're vegetarians, it's important to note that there are a whole mess of grass-type Pokemon who look like they pair pretty well with a nice vinaigrette, as you will. So the more you think about it, the more it makes sense. Not only are we pitting these intelligent creatures against each other in battle, but we're also devouring them. Guys, you gotta stop eating the Pokemon. Don't eat the Magikarp. Come on. Don't eat the Diglett. Come on. Friendship means nothing when you've gone broke from losing too many battles. So that's when your favorite Miltank starts looking like it could use a bath in Worcestershire sauce. Ooh. I'll do a Homer Simpson impression. Ooh, Miltank. Alright, enough of that. And now that we're hungry because of the Miltank and the Worcestershire sauce and Homer Simpson, it's time to go get a tourist steak with a Toki pizza. So with that, guys, this ends the top 10 most disturbing Pokemon facts. So if you did enjoy these facts, or have any more facts that are disturbing that I didn't cover or I didn't see or find, be sure to leave those in the comments down below. And do not forget, if you did enjoy this video, to click that like button down below. Do not forget to subscribe to become a lemon and to see more Pokemon content videos sort of like this. So yeah, don't forget about that. And also, Twitter and Facebook links are in the description down below. And I will see you guys later on the next video. See you lemons later. Bye.